time to check in with Quincy City Clerk Nicole Crispo to get a rundown on the last Board of License Commissioners meeting for 2023. Nikki, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you, Joe. How are you?
Doing okay, thank you. It was a pretty quick one, right?
It was a quick license board meeting. Like you say, the last one of the year. Um, so just gearing up for 2024.
Woohoo! You can't wait. Everybody present for the meeting this week?
Yeah, we had a full board, and we started the meeting right at 4 p.m. with agenda item number 1, hearing regarding the request of Tea Bakery Inc. doing business as Paris Bouquet for a common victual license for the premise located at 259 Hancock Street. Proposed manager Mandesh Shrestha. Proposed hours of operation 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. And Gong Lu was there to represent Tea Bakery Inc. They are actually open and at 259 Hancock Street, and pastries, sandwiches, coffee, and I heard it's very good. Heard from a few people that it's very good. They got all their inspections ahead of time, and looking forward to being a small business owner in Quincy. And that went through 5-0.
How did they get to open before they got their license, Nikki?
So they actually had all their inspections and thought that was all they needed.
Oops.
Yeah. So we hurried them in to get their license, and business as usual.
Oh, okay. All right. This is up at the Abbey, right, at North Quincy?
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. They thought if they were all signed off that they could open. So we wanted to be sure that they had their license, so we got them right in, and
Okay.
no harm, no foul.
Okay. Very good.
Agenda item number 2, hearing regarding the request of the Quincy Lodge of Elks, 943 BPOE Inc., doing business as the Quincy Lodge of Elks at 254 Quarry Street for a change of manager of their all alcohol beverage club license from John Connor to Tracy Landers. Tracy Landers is an employee there as the manager, worked along with John Connors. John's now gone. So Tracy is stepping in as manager there at the Quincy Lodge of Elks, and that no change in hours of operation or anything like that. That went through 5-0. Agenda item number 3, hearing the request of 60 BBQ Group Inc. doing business as BBQ Chicken at 60 Billings Road for a change of corporate name from JSM Group Inc. to 60 BBQ Group Inc. on their wine and malt beverage license. They're actually going from an LLC to a C Corp. Attorney Russell Chin was there and spoke that this was just a matter of paperwork for the ABCC, and that went through 5-0 as well. And that concluded the agenda items. We did have other business. Our annual approval of section 12 and 15 license holders not renewing for 2024. The William R. Caddy Detachment at 111 Newberry Ave. Sala at Fertilli's at 470 Southern Artery, and the Crack Pub at 536 Washington Street. They informed the board that they will not be renewing for 2024. So with that, we approved all the section 12 and 15 license holders for 2024. Chief Kennedy made the motion, seconded by Director Conlin, and that also went through 5-0.
Okay. So they're not coming back in business next year, is that?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
they're not. We also approved the 2024 license board hearing dates previously provided to the board ahead of time, and doesn't seem to be any conflicts at this time. So that is set on our website for anybody looking for those 2024 license board hearing dates. And then we went into the annual holiday hours. Happy hour reminders, which I always find is weird that they put it under that name where state of Massachusetts doesn't have happy hour, but they never changed it. Restaurants may not sell alcohol until noon on Christmas Day. And retail stores may not sell alcohol on Christmas Day, but they can remain open until 11:30 on Christmas Eve. So if you're still out running around at 11 doing your Christmas gathering and need to stop, you can till 11:30.
Get
And
Santa
not
some
everyone,
eggnog.
right, and not everyone takes advantage of it. Some will still close at 11 or even sooner. So I would say, check with your local retailer for their hours before heading out at 11 p.m. at night.
Okay.
New Year's Eve, Sunday, December 31st, proposed 1 hour extension of operation for on-premise licensees until 2 a.m. on January 1st. So New Year's Eve night, extending the bars to stay open until 2, which means basically everyone out of the bar at 2.
Mhm.
Everyone.
Yep.
So
Good.
it's extending it an hour, but so usually they start closing up at 12, they'll start closing at 1.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so that again needed a vote. And Chief Kennedy made the motion to propose a 1 hour extension for the hours of operation of on-premise license until 2 a.m., seconded by Chief Jackson. And that went through 5-0 as well. And our next hearing will be January 9th, 2024.
Wow, that's so funny to say that. But
is.
here it is. We're here. Yeah.
I know. I feel like we were just talking about, all the people having 1-day licenses for summer activities. And here we are closing the year.
Right. Yeah. Soon you'll be getting requests for spring events, I'm sure, next year.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And bring it on, because I don't like the winter.
Right. If we could just skip over that, that'd be fine.
Yep.
And I know January 8th, right, is inauguration.
It is Inauguration Day in the city of Quincy. So there'll be a 10 a.m. swearing in of the mayor and city council at the Great Hall.
Right. Is it school committee too, or are they waiting till that Wednesday? Do you know?
They're going to do it on Wednesday. Yes.
Okay. Over at Cottington.
That's right.
Okay. Excellent. All righty.
Okay.
Thanks so much, Nikki.
Thank you, Joe. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everyone, and safe New Year.
Thank you very much. Same to you. We'll check with you in 2024.